Assalamualaikum and hi. In this video, we are going to show you guys our case study which is about the QMT342 project. We want to know how the waiting lines at Blackwood Coffee and Chocolate Cafe went. First of all, I want to introduce my group members. First presenter is Siti Atira binti Muhammad Razi, which is me, and second presenter is Kurtunisa Irina. The third presenter is Muhammad Azhar Fikri, and last presenter is Fateh Nurina Suha.
Hi, I will explain to you about the introduction of our case study. Our case study's location is at the Blackwood Coffee and Chocolate Cafe in Alor, Kedah. The cafe's operating time is start from 10:30 a.m. until 11:30 p.m. We have done our observation at 1:30 p.m. until 2:30 p.m. within 1 hour. There's only one number of server at that time.
For the next slide, I, Kurtunisa Irdina, will continue this presentation about characteristics of queuing system. There are three characteristics of queuing system. First is arrival, second is waiting line, and third is service facility. For arrival characteristic, at Blackwood Cafe, the size of calling population is infinite, or we call as unlimited. It means that the arrival rate is not affected by the number of customers in the system. In our study, Blackwood Cafe is viewed as an open system where the customer come from the outside and leave the system after finishing the work. From our observation, all the customers that came to this Blackwood Cafe, they want to buy some food or coffee. After they eat at the cafe, they will queue at the counter to pay, and after being served, they will leave the cafe. Next, the pattern of arrivals at the system, which is our lambda, is 10 customers per hour, and the behavior of the arrival is the patient customer, where all the customers willing to wait in the queue until they are being served. Next is waiting line characteristics. The length of line is limited. For queue discipline or the waiting line priority rule, used is FIFO, which is first in, first out. First in, first out is generally considered fair, yet it is biased against customers requiring short service of time.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Azhar Fikri, and I will explain about service facility characteristic. The configuration of the service system. So the number of channel that we use in our study is single channel system. The number of phase is single phase system, and the pattern of service times is exponential distributions. In our study, there are 13 customers per hour. And the last one is basic queuing system configurations. In our study, there are single channel to single phase systems.
So, I will present about the characteristic of the selected queuing system. So, for this situation, the lambda value is 10 customers per hour and the mu value is 30 customers per hour. So, for the first question, to find the average number of customers or units in the system. So, we use the formula L equals to lambda over mu minus lambda. So we get the answer is 3.33, which is equivalent to 3 customers per hour. So the next question is the average number of customers in the queue. So we use the formula LQ equal to lambda square over mu minus lambda, which is equal to 2.56, which is equivalent to 2 customers per hour. Next, the average time a customer spends in the system. We use formula W equal to 1 over mu minus lambda, which is we can get the answer 0.33 hours, which is equivalent to 19.8 minutes. Next, the utilization factor for the system, that is the probability that the service facility is being used. So P equal to lambda over mu, and we get the answer 0.77. Then, the average time a customer spends waiting in a queue. we use the formula WQ equal to lambda over mu minus lambda, which is we get the answer 0.256 hours, which is equivalent to 15.35 minutes. And last but not least, percent idle time. We use the formula 1 minus P to find the probability of the idle time. So we get 0.23. So to find the percent of the idle time, we use the answer, which is 0.23 over 1 times 100, and we get the answer 23%.
Last but not least, we may conclude that the number of server provided is adequate because the waiting time for each customer is maximum approximately 15 minutes. The customer are happy because they get served on time. During conducting our project, we learn to understand well about the assumption of the common models dealt with in this chapter, as well as we understand on how to describe the basic queuing system configurations.